that, so they were back and forth, Traverse City, Kalamazoo, Detroit, wherever they were. So in order for Elena to sleep, she always had to pretend you had to be in the car. So we carried her, and I pretend I was car seat and rocked her back and forth. That's the only time I could put her to sleep.
¿Sabes? Cuando estábamos lejos de mí, me hablabas y todo lo que te pedí es que me cantara mi canción. ¿Te acuerdas? Me la hace cantar.
You later. I'm done.
Uno, dos, tres, uno, dos, tres.
Okay, Bob.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go first because he talks too much. Okay. I'm gonna cry. I guarantee it. I have to go first because he talks way too much. And except that Raina says when I get nervous, I talk really fast and a lot more. So this could be really interesting. I'm making the thing feedback, so I'm gonna move over here so I can see maybe. I remember the very first day that I found out that Dylan and Star were expecting. And I know exactly where we were, and he was super stressed. And the first thing out of my mouth was, what's the plan? What are you going to do now? How are you going to, where are you going? What are you going to do? What are you going to go? And the next thing I did was go shopping. And I bought you a onesie and a new pair of jeans, even though I didn't know if you were a boy or a girl. But we started a great tradition of shopping, didn't we, baby? Hey, I'm through 2 cards already. You weren't sure you liked us at first, and I'm not kidding. It was a rough go of it at the beginning. You liked your mom okay, but the rest of us, you weren't sure. And I can remember standing at the corner while they went running. Did I turn it off?
Not turned
Oh, okay. I remember standing at the corner with you, putting you in the stroller while they went for a jog. And I had you on the corner, and the only thing that would keep you happy was the motorcycles driving down on 81. Once you decided we were okay, though, you were really sweet, and you were cute, and you were adorable, and you were just absolutely so caring. And you've always been really caring about, and this is where I'm going to cry, I told you. You've always been very caring about everyone. You cared about your friends, you cared about your cousins, your sister, and even at school, you care about the people that you belong to what is it called, the Friends program, where you work with the kids who have autism and help be friends with them. You're just a very caring person. And I've even seen you be stressed because 2 of your friends are having an argument and you think they're both wrong or they're both right, and you're in the middle, and it just stresses you to see both of your friends upset. I kind of think that might become because you come from 5 generations of teachers. And I really see that teaching behavior in you too, while you help out your little sister and your cousins and your cousins, because she's got a lot. You have lots of great female role models. You've got role models that have taught you how to be a mom, a student, an aunt, a community member, and a keeper of your heritage. And you're motivated and hardworking and caring, and that'll go a long way. But you also have some very, very strong female role models that can show you that you can be a doctor, or an architect, or an engineer, or a community activist, or a professor, or a businesswoman, or a creative like an artist or a fashion designer, for any career that you choose. And to do these things, you're going to need to be flexible, be assertive, and be tough and confident. And I forgot my book. I have a book to give you. And you know, that's kind of what it is to be a feminist, and I know that's kind of a strange notion, but it's the notion that you've got the ability to make choices, and choices for how you want to live your life. I bought you a book, and Baba and I bought you a book, and it's called Uppity Women Throughout History. And although you probably have plenty of uppity women in your family from both sides, I wanted you to make sure that you know that there have been uppity women paving the way for you your whole life. And I just want you to know that we believe in you and break a leg, and I love you.
I'd like to thank Jesse for giving me a few of his minutes, and Alberta as well. And I have a little assistant here. But I do need a little bit of help with Mashika. Is she in the house? I know she's in the house. Mashika? All right, my dear. Okay, here you go. All right. That's yours. And Raina, mine's not going to be as serious. Hopefully it'll be a little bit fun. And there you go. Also need one of the elders. There's an elder that would like to help me pronounce some words. Is there an elder that would like to help me?
In what language?
Ellen, help me out.
Some of the Anishinaabe speakers.
Thank you. Want to pick one your... Nobody? Because if I don't want to slaughter the language, so if somebody could come up here and help me. I got the list of the words. Okay. So I don't have any volunteers out there?
This table was, George will go.
All right, come on, George. Let's give it up for George. Thank you, George. Come on up here. George is a very fluent speaker. Anishinaabe, right, George? Did I say that right?
Anishinaabe, right. Yeah, you said it right.
Say it again so they all can hear it.
What did you say?
What language are we speaking?
Oh, Anishinaabe, right.
Thank you so much. Okay, I was just informed just like the other night that I got to say something about Raina. And lo and behold, I stayed up last night and jotted a few thoughts down. So, Jesse, thank you so much. Wait a minute now. Oh, I thought I had 30 minutes, not 3 minutes. Oh, my goodness. Well, I guess, George, you get to help me out here, buddy. Here's a pair of scissors. Be careful with that. And just kind of cut it off. Right about there. We're going to cut the list off. Sorry, Raina, but you people are probably pretty fortunate right now. We'll have to save the rest of it for Raina's high school graduation, college graduation, you name it. And she's only 15, and she's got a few more years to go, so maybe I can modify it. Hopefully it's all good stuff, Raina. Hopefully it's all good stuff. Okay, here we go. Yes, I do remember it was just yesterday when Dylan and Star sat us down and we were informed. And I was shocked, to say the least, because I worried. I worried, and I still kind of worry a little bit. But she's kind of tempered my worry to a certain extent, which is very thankful I am of her. Chris had the wisdom, and the word for wisdom is what, George?
Naboa Cohen.
Okay, Chris enlightened me to share some wisdom in the fact that she enlightened me that her and I kind of did the same path that Star and Dylan did. We went through college, we had 2 children, and the thing that's kind of crazy about the deal is we're pretty excited about getting a bachelor's degrees. Well, Star and Dylan, I don't know, for some reason they're competitive, they wanted to outdo us. And so they got their bachelor's degree at Western Michigan University. Then they went on and got their master's with honors at Western Michigan, and that wasn't enough for them. So they went off to New Mexico, to Albuquerque, and they both got themselves a PhD. Whoa! Now, I don't know if they were doing it to outdo Chris and I, but I tell you what, I don't think I could have done it. And I know, Raina, this is about you, dear, but you know what? You aren't the beautiful person you are without your mom and dad. So at this time, I'd like to have everybody, oh, we don't have drinks on the table. Oh, darn. I would like to honor both my son and his beautiful wife for getting a PhD with 2 kids. That blows my mind. So can everybody get a nice round of applause? And I know as a grandpa, and I know Jesse and Alberta also, we kept a close eye to make sure that there was an awful lot of love coming to those girls, because there's major sacrifice getting a PhD, and I never once worried about the love that my granddaughters were receiving for the two of those. And so George would like to share with you the word in his language of love.
It's all good, the win.
Thank you so much. So there is a theme here, and I'll tell you about the theme in a few minutes. Okay, Raina, you have a piece of paper that I gave you. If you would please stand up and share with the crowd the number on it. We are not playing poker here, guys. Or the lottery.
1,625.
1,625. That is the distance from Flint, Michigan to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I tell you what, that's 25 hours one way. You drive that, it's like 4 days there and 4 days back. It is a long ways. And then about 5 years ago, both Dylan and Star were offered a positions at Michigan State University, and now, Mishika?
48.
It is exactly 48 miles from Flint, Michigan to Beach Street where they live. Thus, Chris and Bob and Alberta and Jesse and all the other clans, Sarah and Jeremy and everybody else get to spend a lot of time, get to see Rain and Mishika dance, do artwork, let's see, what else have you done? Oh, played lacrosse, a little bit of gymnastics. So we have been very engaged in their life, and we want to thank them for coming that short distance. But the one thing, and Rena, if you would please, the one thing that really blows my mind, that gives me a lot of hope for Rena is, has anybody seen her play the violin? Raise your hand. Okay, quite a few of you have. Okay, stand up. Yeah, I'm gonna embarrass you. I got that right. Okay. If you do not know, everybody show how you held this when you were what, 4 years old? 4 years old. Okay. There she is. Somebody get a picture of that. When she was 4 years old, she was taught the Suzuki method to play the violin with a box and a piece of wood. Wow. If you haven't heard her play recently, she's come a long ways. So give her a nice round of applause. It has given me a lot of hope for her, because taking that wooden or that little box and playing the way she is tells me that she definitely has perseverance, not afraid of hard work, and certainly enjoys the violin. Is Mr. Rosin here? No? Okay. All right. She recently just got back from New York City, where she played, I believe, at the Kennedy Center and the USS Intrepid. And she's only 15 years old. So we do have high expectations of you. Most of the time, you have shown a level of humility, which I think is really impressive with kids these days.
The wild end is the win.
Okay. Humility is a very important thing. And I want to make sure that you continue living your life with humility, because guess what? I'm only 48 minutes away. And I will make sure of that. I believe it also has taken a little bit of bravery on your part to venture in and do some of these things.
Oh, could they win?
And that's a word for bravery. And it also has meant that you've had to really be true to yourself.
They win.
To be true to yourself and making sure that you did the right thing. So I want to make sure that I'm talking to the young people in front of you, in front of me, next to you, that you do those two things: to be brave,
Win. Oh, could they win?
and also be truthful to yourself.
They win.
Thank you, George. So when you are faced with a lot of choices, you'll be faced with a lot of choices now and in the future. I want you to look at all the people out there. This is your family. This is what Dylan would say, your community. Okay? So it's very important that you are respectful of yourself. And the word for that, respect, is
No, they win.
respect yourself when you make those choices. Because, my dear, again, I'm only how many miles away? 48 miles away. Now, has anybody seen the movie Uncle Buck? All right, I got something out of here, and where's my president? Okay, down here. All right. El Presidente, would you like grab the drill out of there, please? Okay, can you stand up? My son says he's going to cut me off taking the microphone, but hey, I'm a grandpa, I can take it as long as I want. I'm entitled to that. All right, everybody see the drill here? Okay, thanks, Jesse. For all you young people, get on YouTube and check the movie clip called Uncle Buck. It's called, it's Squashing the Bug Scene, okay? So I want all you young people here, when you got time to check that out, you can think of me with that drill as you're engaging in some behavior that maybe you should be engaging in.